Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeaimMD here with the next part of the road to top 10 in Sun and Moon OU. Almost said ORAS again, but I believe this is part 3. Now thank you everybody, I just want to say again, because like it's blowing my mind, or it blows me away to see all the support on this series. The first one has over 3,000 likes, the second one is approaching that. Thank you so much. I would love if this video, or these videos would continue to hit 2,000 likes plus, because it really does help my channel grow, even though I am, I guess a Pokemon YouTuber, or mainly Pokemon YouTuber, who has over, or close to 150,000 subscribers. I still want to grow, of course. But thank you so much, guys. It really has been helping me. It helps my channel out, and it makes me happy to see all the support on this video, or this series. So thank you once again, everybody. And yeah, let's get into this episode. So I'm using this team from NJMP. Really a big surprise. But we got PokeaimMD, Screech, Dugtrio, which helps beat Chansey 1v1. We have, okay, so I was skeptical of this set. Calm Mind, Dazzling Gleam, Pain Split, Iron Defense, Magearna. But the thing is, this mon put in so much work. Iron Defense lets it take Earthquakes from Landorus, Close Combats from Mega Heracross and whatnot. Pain Split, it can 1v1 stall as long as I just get rid of Magnezone. You can actually swap Dazzling Gleam for Flash Cannon if you want to better help versus fairies and whatnot, like Clefairy, for example. Not Clefairy, but Clefable. That's the big one. We have Choice Specs, Latios, can drop some nice specs, Dracos, Choice Scarf Magnezone. Haven't seen this in a while. I think Jam had used one as well. Not the biggest fan of it because of its speed tier, but still decent mon. Plus Choice Scarf Keldeo helps us check Volcarona as well as Greninja. And then we got Bless Up, the only mon he ever nicknames on the team. The Stealth Rock, Toxic Protect, Landers. I think I'm actually gonna just take off the nickname just because I don't want people might recognize the team if they see that. Though you might recognize the team anyway, if you just see all 6 of the members, which you do at team previews. So Calm Mind Magearna destroys him, absolutely destroys him, and I love it. Let's see how we could play this game. I definitely want to play towards the way of, what is this? You are not Whitney. I'm not a waiter anymore. That job is tough, man. Being a waiter, a busboy, any of it. It's not even, hey, it's not even like, oh, thank you, friend. Like, it's not even the job itself that's tough. It's the people, man. You see other sides of people when there's a lot of people to serve, and yeah, people just get so mad. So I'm thinking Scarf Keldeo, Rocks Chomp, Standard Zone. I could actually just sack something and let Zone come in after. I am pretty weak to the Magearna. I'm gonna lead off with my Latios because Latios matches up well versus the majority of his team. Leads off a Garchomp, so Magearna could come in. Do I want to give Magearna a choice spec? I don't think I want to give Magearna a choice specs. Mew could also come out, but I actually want to make the Dugtrio play immediately. Now this is scary if he has Choice Scarf, but I'm thinking Keldeo's Choice Scarf. So if I can trap Magearna early, as I do, yes, we don't have to deal with this monster, and that was step 1. That's actually step 1. 1, I can spam Dracos now. 2, Magearna is gone, so my own Magearna is. I'm happy I made that play. I'm happy I made that play. So Keldeo comes out. Definitely Choice Scarf. He can't double because obviously Arena Trap. Otherwise, he more than likely would. Screech is 85% accuracy. I don't like that. Why does it have 64 PP? Why? Okay, Magearna being gone so early is so amazing. I can't stress how good that is for me. So Keldeo comes out. I'm gonna go right out into our Latios right now, and it's amazing as well because I can actually just trick. I can actually trick, and if Mew wants to come out, that's fine. I get leftovers. I get an item from Magnezone. In fact, if it's a Choice Scarf, I'd love that. So yeah, Mew does come out, so we're gonna be able to get this Mew's leftovers, and again, it just makes it so much easier. I wish I had an actual good team. I mean, it's not a bad team by the looks of it. I feel like Dugtrio is still good because it traps Magnezone, but like now. Would he knock off here? Is the question. Knock off or Volt Switch. I guess Ice Beam could come out. My Magnezone is useful because it actually stops Pinsir from 6-0ing me, so I don't want him Will-O-Wisping either. Now that I gave him a Choice Specs, it's actually all good. Now that I gave him a Choice Specs, it's actually threatening. Keldeo is pretty nice in this game because of spam Scald. We'll drop a Draco. Yeah, I don't have a Keldeo switching, but if I weaken Mew, I get to scout what move he goes for. So he does go for Will-O-Wisp. Okay, so I could have potentially trapped him there, but we're going to be able to essentially beat this thing 1v1. Because now I could just spam Psychic if you want to go out to Magnezone. I was thinking about going out into Dugtrio right there, but I don't think that was the play. I don't think it was worth the risk. Unfortunately for my opponent, I do get a crit as well. So my opponent is definitely going for Flash Cannon. That's 100%. I have Dugtrio in the back. You are 100% going for Flash Cannon. We'll keep Latios alive. The damage on zone is great again from Magearna. Flash Cannon's coming out. Volt Switch. HP Fire is also a play. Dugtrio still traps Mag. So what I actually could do is keep this thing in and then go hard into Dugtrio. But then that makes Keldeo a little bit more annoying. But I set up on Keldeo with my Magearna. I'm just trying to think about the best way to win. I think setting up on Mew and Magearna is the best way to win. I go for Iron Defense first, then Calm Mind up, and then just start beating him down. So Landorus is useful because of Intimidate. I don't want to throw that thing away. I think I'm debating going hard into Keldeo, because I don't think you'd Volt Switch when I had Dugtrio. Yeah, we're gonna make this. We're gonna risk this. We're gonna risk this. I don't think you Volt Switch when I have Dugtrio. Actually ends up doubling out into Garchomp, so this works out even better for me than I expected because I can just go for Scald here, throw off a nice little Scald, no water resist. I don't consider Keldeo or Mew good water resist at the HP they're at, and it looks like it is defensive Garchomp, so forces me out into my own Magnezone. Not bad. I can go out to Landorus and actually get up my rocks and threaten the Pinsir coming in. Mew is a defogger. Garchomp being damaged is great for Magearna because now non-boosted Dazzling Gleam does knock it out, as Mew is going to come out. And what move are you going for here? This is where Protect is actually very useful because we can see if he goes for Ice Beam or not. Throws off a Psychic. So, I think Magearna is still the smartest play. He could trap me with Magnezone, which is an issue. Sort of. He can't really trap me with it. Alternatively, Earthquake is fine right here because I don't want him doubling into Magnezone as he goes Keldeo. And this is where Protect is so cool. We still get off chip damage. Keldeo dies not a Dazzling Gleam. Mew dies to a boosted one. And I could just Protect here and scout what move he wants to go for. Nice Hydro Pump. Doesn't do anything because it doesn't connect. Latios is not the play. I don't want to sack Dugtrio just yet. Keldeo isn't the play. Magnezone is still very, very useful because it can spam Thunderbolt once I get rid of Garchomp, so it's definitely not that. Again, this is Scarf Keldeo based on the crit damage. What's useless? Man, I know Magearna isn't going to be 2-hit KO'd by this, but I don't want it to take damage. That's the issue. I definitely don't want Magearna to take damage. But as I did say, it's not going to be 2-hit KO'd. And what I can do now is just fire off a Dazzling Gleam. I think even though I did want to win, obviously with this Mon, I don't think I'll be able to. So after I try Magnezone, I spam Thunderbolt anyway. As much as I would love to be able to, but at least we do weaken the Magnezone now, and I can just click Psychic with my Latios after. That is Specs damage doing 50%. That should be Specs. I'm looking like Specs damage in my opinion anyway. So I could go either out into my Keldeo now, just spam Water move, which isn't bad at all versus my opponent because no Water resist again. I think that's better than going Latios. Latios can still come in later on his own Keldeo. And this Keldeo now goes down to Scald. So we throw off a Scald here as Mew's going to come out. If we do burn it with Scald, it'd be a little bit unfortunate because obviously I would be burned as well. But thankfully we don't. Nice. And we get rid of Mew. He's smart to keep Magnezone alive, but like, look at Thunderbolt and look at his team now. Pinsir's 100% coming out right now. I don't need Dugtrio anymore though. I definitely don't need Dugtrio anymore. Though Dugtrio does let him set up. Actually, he would go for Quick Attack here. He could SD, but I do have the Magnezone in the back, so I'm not as worried about that. Magnezone lives a +6 Quick Attack crit. So, goes right for Quick Attack. Nice. If he chooses to SD up here, I can just go for Aerial Ace, and Aerial Ace should put it in range of Rock, so he actually can't switch out. Yep, it does put in a range of Rock, so he can't switch out. As he goes for Return. I think he expected a double on me, maybe the Magnezone, I'm not sure. But, can't switch out. I mean, he could switch out, but I'm going to go for Volt Switch here. Which will allow me to get rid of Pinsir, and all I gotta do is go out into my, yeah, as long as I keep Magnezone alive, he can't sweep me like Icy Wind or something, so all I gotta do is go out to Keldeo. Keldeo knocks out the Magnezone. It also puts Garchomp in range of Psychic, and his own, it also knocks out Keldeo, and basically Psychic sweeps. If he goes Garchomp, I click Scald. If he goes Keldeo, I mean, I could click Scald too, but I'll just click Secret Sword. It doesn't matter if he knocks me out or not. Yeah, he gets the game and go look in the road top 10. I mean, it's not over yet, buddy. I mean, it is. Especially because he has to like crit me with Hydro Pump and whatnot. But we go Landers, click Earthquake. We 2 KO Garchomp if that thing comes in. And we also beat down Magnezone. And now I just spam Thunderbolt to win. So that's fine. Fire Blast is, I guess, a good play because he could potentially burn me. But I'd still 2 KO Garchomp after that. And thank you, friend. Maybe Scald could be annoying, but we'll see. We'll protect. Yeah, and on top of that, he has to land and crit Hydro Pump. So, and burn doesn't rack up, so because of his leftovers, I'm good. And if he does miss, it didn't matter. I could have also went Magnezone there, but he only has 3 left. All I gotta do is go Latios. Again, if he does get a crit with this Hydro Pump, how much did it do last time on a critical hit? It hit me on a crit, right? It did 45%, so even then I'm out of range of a crit, and I can just click Psychic here. Yeah, we knock out Magnezone with the Psychic, and Keldeo comes out, and again, it still has to crit me with either Secret Sword or... I guess Secret Sword crit could actually seal the game, because that would be able to knock out Magnezone, so maybe in that sense, I should have saved my own Keldeo without wishing that speed tie and went Lottie, but either way, it would still come down to the crit. Yeah. Nice. Alright, so first game, a really solid game at that. Trapping Magearna so early was amazing for me. It was actually incredible being able to trap Magearna, not having to worry about that thing setting up ever. But that's how the way I decided to play it. This guy has a threat. This man has so many threats. Calm on Magearna destroys him if I trap Heatran, but he does of course have Dugtrio, but I can Iron Defense up on that. Rotom is a great lead for my opponent, but you know what's amazing for me? Specs Latios does not have, or none of his Mons, he doesn't appreciate switching to Mon, is what I'm trying to say. And I can trap Skarmory as well, which is really cool for Magearna. So we're going to lead off with Latios, he does lead off with Rotom. I'm just going to drop a Draco, I'm Specs, I don't care. Go Heatran, if you're offensive you'll take a lot. If you're defensive, I'm going to go route to Dugtrio and not care. So we'll drop a Draco right here. We are Specs, we are not Modest Specs unfortunately. Modest Specs would actually destroy this Rotom. But I've only used Modest Specs I think like 6 times. And I used it once in black and white. So I could have doubled it immediately, but I don't think it was the play. Okay. So rocks are coming out. That's annoying. Magearna checks Cloyster, so I'm not as worried about that. Wow, that's annoying. I wanted to find out what type of Heatran it was. Okay, it's fine, it's fine. We'll bounce back. I can't expect to hit my Dracos. So he doubles out to Rotom. A good play. I definitely want rocks up sometime soon. He can Will-O-Wisp or Volt Switch here. I'll go back out on Latios and still drop a Draco. Latios' HP doesn't necessarily matter in this game. Excuse me. So Heatran does come out. I still want to keep my choice specs, so Keldeo is the play. Actually, rocks. Yes, this is rocks. No, actually Dugtrio could be rocks too. He has a Rapid Spinner and a Defogger. Potential, anyway. I would sack Magnezone to trap this, but I want Magnezone for Skarmory, even though last month Magearna easily wins the game, like on its own. It's amazing. I hope to show you how well this Pokemon, or how good this Pokemon is. So I don't want him Magma Storming and trapping me. I'll go Keldeo. This could be Z, I suppose. Throws off a Toxic. I don't want him protecting. I doubt he's protect, but if he is protect, I'm going Dugtrio right here because I could take advantage of that. Even though he goes Venusaur. Yeah, okay, so this gives me rocks. I think this was still the correct play. I'm surprised he Toxic there when I had Dugtrio, but it obviously worked out for my opponent. So we'll get up rocks just to pressure his switches, or pressure his turns. If he goes Skarmory, he'll probably have to double too. At any given point, I'm thinking. I just have to make the play once and just trap the Dugtrio, but I definitely want rocks because of all the switches he's making. That's like 100%. So I don't know if you're Shed Shell or not, but I'm gonna click... Are you Shed Shell? Because I feel like me going Magnezone is so obvious. I want to just click Earthquake here so badly. Anybody think that's a bad play? We'll make the Keldeo switch. It's the all-around best play because he'll either Whirlwind or hard switch into Dugtrio, or he's just Shed Shell. But we could throw off a Scald here and potentially get a burn. I need to get some momentum up. I need to burn either on Venusaur, though it will help my Magearna in the long run. Alright, I'm gonna... Latios is annoying. I still don't want to get into Sludge Bomb play. I don't need health on Landers. I just need rocks. I don't need any health. Not having Earthquake, not having U-turn rather, is annoying too. Do you have Shed Shell? Alright, so he gives us a turn of rocks, thankfully. Nice. And what this allows me to do is, yes, my Landorus is low, but I can keep on my rocks. I suppose that's the better play. And then I can go Latios here. He could Sludge Bomb, I guess. But Latios covers whatever play he wants to go for. Then it covers any double as well into Rotom. So now I can drop a Specs Draco on something and show me your switchings. Show me your switchings. You are Spadef Tran, obviously, but just show me your switchings. And soon I'll be able to spam Psychic. Soon I can spam Psychic. I don't want to go Dugtrio. Actually, second Landorus is the play. Because if he kills me, if he doubles, I get health. And if he kills me, I get Dugtrio in. Yep, nice. So he tried to predict my Dugtrio there. And this is why this was the correct play. We get rid of Heatran. And that's the, like, Skarmory is the other thing that he has. But this is like the one thing that he had that stops my Magearna. Or that threatens my Magearna, rather. So I was willing to do that just to get up rocks. And you know what? I'm willing to risk him being, what item is it on? I'm willing to risk the item on this too. Am I? I want to go Zone, but I feel like that's so obvious. I just get to spam Psychic with Latios, so I don't really care. We're going Latios. We don't want him doubling out into Dugtrio. In fact, I could actually trick with my Latios. I think I will. Because I don't think he'd go Venusaur. And if he stays in, then fine. I defog away later. Yep. So that no longer has a Shed Shell. Rocky Helmet. Oh, so I could have trapped this easily. And he defogged away the hazards for me, and now he's locked into that. And look at his Psychic Resist, because I can't see them. I don't know if you guys can. I mean, I have contacts, so I don't have the best vision, but with them, I pretty much have 20/20. So what I'm trying to say is I'm clicking Psychic here, and he has no switchings. Yum! I appreciate you! Let's make some aggressive plays and go Magnet Zone here for no reason. He actually Leech Seed. That's funny. My thought process was, if you lose Venusaur, Magearna's a problem. But you know what? That's fine. We'll go out into Skarmory. I'm assuming, excuse me, Latios. I'm assuming he's going to go Dugtrio and he's Focus Sash. Yeah, but once again, no Psychic switchings. If we get rid of this Mon, then I can Volt Switch around versus him as well. And keeping Keldeo alive is great. You can get up hazards with this Skarmory, or you'll let me weaken you with Psychic. Either way, this is my best play, is just to click Psychic here. I don't want him doubling, expecting Magnet Zone. I don't know if he knows I could. He should know I could trap it. He's running a trapper of his own. Yeah, so doubles into Venusaur. Nice. We get rid of that Mon. Maybe Magearna won't be able to do anything. Maybe it will. We'll see. Because I set up an Iron Defense, and I beat Dugtrio. I beat all those. It's also confirmed that what's Z move and what's not. So we'll go Magnet Zone here. I'm expecting him to either Roost or Spike, and now he is trapped. Volt Switch will be able to knock him out. We get rid of Skarmory. Good, good, good. Still looking for switchings to Latios, because they are non-existent. Kind of wish I had some type of item to deal with this. And what I do is I Psychic Cloyster, which is probably Focus Sash. But I Psychic it either way. He sets up. I go... Do I sack Zone? I feel like I sack Zone. Even if he sets up again, I'm pretty sure... He's thinking about double setting up for Keldeo, but Magearna still eats a hit. Oh, is he thinking about double setting up? I don't like that. I don't like that he's thinking about double setting up. I'm going Zone. Oh, he made the play. I mean, it still doesn't win him the game, but it's still a really good play. It shouldn't win in the game. Magearna should eat any hit. Magearna should still eat any hit from this Cloyster. It's Magearna. I like that he made that play, though. He kind of had to make that play. I should have called it, but Latios was just so good, and the fact that it's my only ground immunity really made me want to switch it out. Plus, it just kicks Psychic. So it was a very solid play on my opponent's part. Very, very solid. Good job, nice, Mr. DVD Phillip. I haven't watched a DVD in a long time. You know, I haven't watched the tapes. What are they? VCR tape for the VCR player? What's it called? Videotapes? VHS? I don't even remember, man. All you 90 babies would know. I'm a 93 baby, though, so 90 baby to the core. You could also miss Hydro Pump, I suppose. Let me calc some stuff. Alright, so Razor Shell. I'm bold, as I said, on my Magearna, so I don't really care. I'm definitely eating a +4 Razor Shell. I'm telling you right now, I'm eating this for days. Kito eats as well, but I'm definitely eating this. Eat this. I'm gonna calc it. But I am 100% eating this. What if he switches into Ductrio now? Cloyster. Are you Shell Smash Sweeper? But yeah, like I said, my main reason for hold up, the attack looking a little bit too Magearna. Where my custom set at? That's definitely not my set. Is 252, I think 176. Bold. That looks right. 61 to 72, so he doesn't knock me out. That's +4. Yep, 66. I don't beat this, but I also get to click. Psychic now with Latios. And if he has Sucker Punch, he takes Rocky Helmet and I knock him out with Psychic. That's amazing. Yup. That's actually amazing. He was Focus Sash, I bet. Shout out to the Rocky Helmet Latios. That's amazing, man. And I could Screech with Dugtrio into Secret Sword anyway if something gets out of hand. So we'll Psychic into Draco Meteor, drop a nice Draco on him, live the Volt Switch. The correct play is actually to Psychic again, but we're living like Larry. And we're gonna drop a Draco. Yeah, good game. That's amazing though. I swear that Dugtrio was Focus Sash. And wait, was it Sash Dougie? Just wondering. Please tell me it was Focus Sash. Because without his Z move Heat Ran. Because I think that's just so cool that the fact that his item that I took from him took. Please, DVD Philip, please tell me. We'll look for another game, but I need to know. Thank you. Okay, that's so cool. He forfeits. I'm not gonna lie. Magnezone traps his entire team. He has Mono Steel, guys. I was gonna say, yeah, Magnezone puts in a lot of work. Because he has Magearna, Scizor, Skarmory. Wait, I'm not done yet. Pharaoh Seed and Polio. Here, okay, I'm not done. Dugtrio traps this and this and this. Jesus, I don't need those two Pokemon. He's not trying to lose the Pinsir. Actually, wait, even that team still loses the Pinsir. I feel like this is that Jambat. This looks like that one Jambat team that was banned at Kartana. You already know we're going to go to youtube.com/MrJambat because this is a series where I have a goal. And you already know what type of player I am. I'll take every advantage I get. Shout out to the boy. I did this live with him and Moet. Really fun. Shelmet is a great Pokemon. Look at this face. Yeah, Shelmet's a good Pokemon, but like it doesn't... The audio quality on that video is insane. Alright, different team. Jim, that makes me and Moet sound like we come from McDonald's. We'll lead off with Landers because it can live 1 HP Ice from Tapu Koko based on our spread. And I can sub up and beat down Mawile with Dugtrio, which is why I'm not as worried about it. Kartana's a legitimate threat, only if it's Scarf though. So Greninja is my opponent's lead of choice. Solid. Looks like Choice Scarf by the looks of it. I'm expecting him to U-turn right here or Ice Beam. Again, it looks like Choice Scarf just because his team is so weak to Volcarona. Hydro Pumps and crits me, so that's definitely specs damage. I want to make the double out into Latios, but yeah, we're gonna make the double out into Landers. Excuse me, did I say Latios? I meant Landers. Unless this is Focus Sash, we're good. He should go Tangrowth here, which is why I made this play. And again, because I want to be able to Toxic him. I also scare him out with the Supersonic Sky Strike, so I can see him going out to his own Landers right here. Because the possibility of Supersonic Sky Strike is definitely there. So whether I Toxic Tangrowth or Landers is actually pretty helpful if I do Toxic it, since it means that I no longer have to go in on it. Much with my Magearna, basically my Magearna wears it down. So I end up Toxicing Tapu Koko, which is pretty cool. That crit on Keldeo sucks a lot, but thankfully Protect is really nice here, and I get to wear down Tapu Koko. 3 turns of Toxic should put Tapu Koko in range of Scald. Sorry, I forgot the word I was looking for. But he goes Tangrowth, which is fair. Again, I definitely run Rocks up, especially because Greninja did crit my Keldeo, and it is Battle Bond, and that is Specs damage. I need this. HP Ice is a very solid play. Don't care though. We're gonna protect first before we switch. As well. Get a little bit of leftovers, you know, chip away at him. I don't even care if he goes out into, if he goes for knockoff here, we definitely go Magearna. Toxic is so good, though. He could knock off here. That's why Toxic is so good versus him. I know I should keep this thing alive, but I really want to Toxic this guy so my Magearna beats it easier. Yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind. He's now put on a timer, and I'm going to attempt to do some work with my Magearna right now. So first off, Iron Defense is the way to go. Iron Defense is definitely the way to go. He can knock me off if he wants to, or Earthquake. I guess he could go hard into Tapu Koko, but I don't think that's the play. I don't think any of that's the play, to be honest. Mana Zone is really expendable. So we get the Iron Defense, so we beat Landers now. Yum. And now we Calm Mind up, so we beat Koko. He can knock me off as well, but we Calm Mind up so we can take on Koko. Not beat it, necessarily. Yeah, this should do a lot to Lando. I wonder how much his Earthquake is going to do to me. Is he offensive, Lando? I guess it's Z, right? It looks like it would be Z, right? It's Rocks, though. It's Z Rocks. Mine defense first. Yeah, we ate. And then we shall Pain Split. Go ahead and give me another boost. Don't crit me, please. Thank you. Give me some HP. Give me some HP. One more Calm Mind should put him in range of, after Pain Split, it should put him in range of Dazzling Gleam, as well as the fact that it means I can live a hit from Tapu Koko, I'm pretty sure. So hit me. Or Rocks. Both are good plays. I guess I am playing around with crits, but actually that's doing a little bit. That's still doing a little bit too much. But I believe we still eat a hit from everything. So, but Dazzling Gleam here. I hope he chooses this turn to go for Rocks. That'd be nice. Just throw and go for Rocks. This set's so cool. I find this set so cool. I really do. That's so much damage. Nice. Alright, so we get rid of Landers and get another special attack raise. Do we eat up a hit from... I don't think we eat up a hit from Koko. That's not good. I didn't realize how much we... I haven't played around with this set, so I don't realize how much it'll take. But I still think that was the okay series of plays to get rid of Landorus early. He now has to go out into his Greninja and Hydro Pump, right? I guess he could Dark Pulse. If he goes Tapu Koko, he has to go for the electric move, which means I can go out into my Duck Trio. And now we did get rid of his ground type, so I can now Volt Switch around and abuse his electric terrain, and I can Pain Split whenever I get in Magearna on Tangrowth. So I think this play was fine. I think this was fine. Especially because he didn't knock me off. In fact, I would love if he goes Tangrowth here. Just go Tangrowth. Just give up your Tangrowth right now. Just go right out to Tangrowth. Tapu Koko comes out. The Thunderbolt is coming, so we will go out into our Duck Trio. How much does this even do? Obviously I have +2 Spadef, but I don't think I take any of this, obviously. But I want to import this set. I should have done that a long time ago. Copy. Preventing Rocks is still really nice for me though. Especially because he doesn't have a Defogger unless it's Kartana. I actually don't know what type of Kartana set he is, so I'm a little bit worried about that set. Tapu Koko. Really? Wow, 24 to 28. Wow, that's good to know. That's Magnet too. Yep, goes for Volt Switch there. We do live any one hit, even in HP Ice. We do live in HP Ice, and we still have enough HP to sub up too, so getting rid of Tapu Koko, great. Greninja can obviously come in and Water Shuriken / Dark Pulse, respectively, or Hydro Pump. I think it has to go for Hydro Pump. But we get rid of that Mon. Amazing. Keeping Latios alive is great so he can't Dark Pulse spam. Magearna takes how much from... wow, that's ridiculous how little it actually took from that. So this play is pretty crucial. I think, anyway. Greninja, how much does your... all-out attacker, choice specs, Dark Pulse do? Dark Pulse. 18 to 22. How much does Keldeo take? Really wish it didn't crit me now. Hydro Pump does 38 to 45. How much am I at? Damn. 38 to 45 damage. He can definitely Dark Pulse here though. I think he Dark Pulse because of Latios. I'm gonna make the Keldeo play. I have to. Yep. And now what I have to do is double out expecting Tangrowth into Magearna to get the HP back. Because Secret Sword is coming out. Mawile is also a play my opponent can make, so that's semi-bad for me, but as long as I make it, you can't win with Water Shuriken, I'm good. Let's see if he stays in. He does make the Tangrowth play. Nice, and oh, you feel that HP? I definitely feel that HP right now on my Magearna. I feel that HP. Go ahead and get this back. Yum! Yeah, that did some damage. Hold up. That did a little bit. That did just a little bit. Just a tad bit. Just a tad. Iron Defense first, then Dazzling Gleam. I think that's the play. Yeah, because Mawile comes out. Fire Fang would come out, right? I gotta keep this mon alive because it beats Tangrowth, and that's a threat. I gotta keep I gotta keep every mon alive. I guess I gotta beat Tangrowth with my Latios, so we'll pain split up here. See if we. I doubt we live a hit, but if we do, great. Oh wow, my bad, Magearna. My bad. I did not mean to disrespect you. Did not mean to disrespect you, my child. He switches out as I go for Dazzling Gleam. And he sacks Greninja. Let's go. Oh, he didn't want me to trap him with Dugtrio. So we get rid of Greninja. That's a huge threat gone. I take that. Yes, I get to spam Psychic now. I win. Iron Defense, so we eat the next hit. He could flinch us, I guess, but he does not. And now, we pain split. Told you this set was cash. This set's actually really clean. I like it. I like it. That man got 1v1. And I have so much defenses, and I'm faster than Tangrowth too. I don't even know if Kartana kills me. And if it does, it has to lock in. Secret Sword definitely doesn't kill. Well, actually, Secret Sword will kill because it ignores the defense raises. But if it's Timid Kartana, what type of Kartana are you? I pain split up first. No. I Dazzling Gleam. It's Kartana. It should die. It should definitely die. The thing about Kartana is it's faster than Keldeo, so that's an issue. Yeah, I'm dead, but I go out into my Latios now and click Spec Psychic into a KO everything, and he can't lock himself into a move to win the game. So wow, Magearna just came back right there, and Latios is putting in work, obviously. And like I said, Tangrowth is 2-hit KO by Spec Psychic after Rocks. Kartana will go down to this. I definitely live one hit. I'll show you the calc on Kartana if you guys want to see it, but it's going to die, unfortunately, for the Kartana. Tangrowth is easily 2-hit KO by this. It doesn't matter if you're Max Spadef Assault Vest. This is Psychic. And I have Magnezone in the back just to punish Kartana for any move that it locks itself into. Though a Leaf Blade crit would be bad. But that doesn't kill Latios. He has a Smart Strike, which still doesn't kill Latios. And Psychic definitely kills this, so. Yep. Smart Strike. And Latios just comes through with the Spec Psychic. That was such a good game. That was such a good game. And I got to show how much, how well, like, or how good Magearna is. We'll get one more. Though I typically like to leave these, of course, around 30-something minutes. I saw how low, or how close we were, rather, to the, let's say to the goal, but to 1400s. And I definitely want to leave this, so I want to try and end there. We got a game versus very Keldeo weak team. Latios is a great lead, though he does have obviously the Tapu Fini. Latios is still a great lead. I can go Magearna here, take the Nature's Madness, take any hit, and just pain split up. Good play, good play, good play. I guess he could taunt me. This mon's annoying. Would you taunt me though? Oh, he just a Nature's Madness, nice. Go ahead and give me some health. It's a Moonblast spammer too. I'll Calm Mind up. Just so I can... Because if he taunts me in this next turn, that's fine. I can always Pain Split after. Like, he can taunt me right here, but I'm going to go for Pain Split regardless. I don't care. I still get a turn of leftovers. I'm still a boosted Magearna, and Taunt will eventually wear off. Like, he can go out into Scizor. He can go directly into Heat Rain if he wants to. Or he could just stay in and try and 1v1 me with this. But again, this Mon is a threat to my team. It's the only thing stopping Keldeo from spamming Secret Sword, as you can see by his team. So I stand by my play. And any turn he decides to actually attack, like Duckshore traps this guy. So while Magearna is literally good for just this Mon, only this Mon. So if whether he surfs here or taunts, I 2-hit KO him or Duckshore revenge kills. Yeah, I'll take this. I'll definitely take this. And look again, look at Keldeo. Now look back at his team. Now back to Keldeo. Now look at his team again. Now take a closer look because Keldeo is going to click Secret Sword. Keldeo is definitely going to click Secret Sword. Do we see leftovers on his Heat Rain? Yes, so Sub, Magma Storm is definitely the set I'm looking at. I want to go Landorus. Landorus does take one hit. I expect him to switch out anyway. Tapu Fini is in range of Earthquake, so I don't care about that. He does go for Magma Storm and crits me, unfortunately. But thankfully, it actually shows that I am faster than him. So Rocks is my play, only because if he does kill me, or Protect, that's fine. I get up my Rocks, and I get to click Earthquake now. I guess he could go out to Landorus. By Landorus, I obviously mean Ditto. But yeah, he can't touch me if he goes... What? Okay, I don't even need Duckshore anymore. Well, we got rid of the Heat Rain for some reason. So I definitely spam Secret Sword now. Why did he stay in? I think he forgot that I was faster, but if you guys saw turn 9, it shows that leftovers that I was faster. Kyurem, I cannot let sub up. That Mon is a threat. He can click Ice Beam, but again, Secret Sword. Looks like he clicks his Sub-Zero Slammer. That's cool. Keldeo, I believe, just clicks Secret Sword now and wins. Let me just make sure it does enough to that Mon. It's Kyurem Black after all, so... 71 to 84. Wow, that's a roll, and I'm not willing to take it. I'm definitely not willing to take that. I'd much rather just Z-move this and win the game with Lottie. So this isn't going to kill, but I click Secret Sword anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, all I got to do is do the pure percentage with Earthquake to click Secret Sword and win. That man took 26. Okay, that damage is actually really scary. What? Dugtrio. So he's running HP on this set. I don't like that. I do not like that at all. Is that max HP? What? 26. How much HP you running on this thing, bro? Alright, so we're gonna go Latios. I want to keep a Rocks, but there's no... I have to drop a Draco. Wow. I don't like that. Once I trap Scizor, though, my own Magearna can beat him, but still, what? I have to drop a Draco. He has 2 Steals and a Fairy, and I have to drop a Draco because it's Kyurem Black. Yeah, it doesn't matter about Tapu Fini. Like, I had to make this play. And we go Magnezone and just Volt Switch, but still, like, I absolutely had to make this play. Defog is coming out, if he has it, of course. He could also Moonblast, I suppose. I had to. Look at... Kyurem took 26, guys. Like, what the hell are you taking 26 for? What business do you have taking 26%? So, Volt Switch. If he goes Ferrothorn, I go out into Magearna and Pain Split, I guess. Do I make that play? No, he opts to stay in. So, yeah, I don't... What business did he have taking... What? Keldeo? Choice Scarf? Secret Sword? 61? That's not even... That man's, like, defensive. I don't like that, man. I don't like that. I gotta trap this Mon. Leech is smart. I really don't like... I get trapped by his own Ditto, too. Alright. Sorry to skip turns, by the way. I just didn't want... It's just the whole Leech Seed animation. Like, what's the point? Why'd he take 60%? Am I calculating? There's no way I'm calculating this wrong. That's more than max HP. That boy is bulky. I don't like that he took 60%. To prevent him from taking... To prevent me from losing to Scizor, my correct play is to switch out into Keldeo here. Even if he predicts that, I suppose. I hope he doesn't predict that in Power Whips. Nice. Now my correct play is going... No. Go, I just said to prevent me from losing to an SD Scizor. Even though I knew he was going to protect, I couldn't let him trap me with his own zone. So this should kill at 56. Fizz Def. It is Fizz Def, right? 52 to 63. Oh, that's a roll. Oh, that's a dirty roll. I hate Chris. Chris keeps getting me to say that. I guess I could set up on potentially Kyurem, or I set up on the Ditto copying me. Oh, thank God he sacked it. This monster. Thank God. It took 45, guys. It took 45%. Come on, throw it away. Throw it away. Stay in. Don't go Scizor. You don't want to go Scizor. Why you want to go Scizor? No. Alright, Ditto's going to take a lot. I have more HP than him as well. I'm kind of willing to risk the speed tie, am I not? I feel like I am. Because if I win it, then I just HP Fire Spam with this Mon. Or you could just get the crit on me, you know, that doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, Magearna wins, but still. That's so annoying. I mean, it was a roll. Obviously he's Ditto, so he had less HP than me. No, it wasn't a roll. He couldn't kill me. He actually couldn't kill me. I was out of range. That one crit, 55 was the max, and I was at 57. Oh man. So Ferrothorn should go down to this Spec Psychic, just based on the HP fire damage. But now it's going to come down to, does my Magnezone win the speed tie versus his Scarf Ditto? Never mind, he keeps throwing out his Kyurem like it's invincible. I know it's invincible, but it's not that invincible. Alright, so we throw away Kyurem. So now all I gotta do is trap Scizor and I win. Where's Magearna? Do I go hard Magnezone? If he's SD... I don't know, man. He has like offensive sets. Magnezone. Let's just say the most offensive Scizor, right? +6. Bullet Punch still doesn't kill me. Alright, so we go Magearna. I think first. Oh, okay, great. So he just gives me HP now, and he can't kill me. That's amazing. He cannot kill me. I'd be pretty disappointed if this just came out. Magearna. Bold. Thank God that's a standard Scizor. Like, I didn't know what to think. That was physically defensive Kyurem with Sub-Zero Slammer. Magearna. 252. 80. No AV. Tall to 14%, so Pain Split up first. Get as much HP back as possible. Calm Mind up. Actually, I have no reason not to Iron Defense here. This lets me take HP from Scizor. Get my nice little boost, the boost, you know what I'm saying? He can't kill me with U-turn, he has to eventually Bullet Punch me. And I can just go for Pain Split. Or does Magearna just win? Depends on if it's not SD Scizor. It's Defog though. It is SD Scizor. Okay. So again, now he's in range of HP Fire. I believe my play is to just Iron Defense alongside him and then just spam Dazzling Gleam to kill him with HP Fire from my Magnezone. Because I'm bold as well. So we'll just boost up enough to the point where I can just spam this, like as I mentioned, like 40 times. And then I win the game with Magnezone clicking HP Fire. Yeah, we can Calm Mind up now. That did 18%, guys. that actually did 18%. That's incredible. Let's see Spadef Scizor. 180. OU Bulkysaur's Dance. Bullet Punch does about this range. Okay, so 0 attack investment, which means he's probably defensive, which means that Magnezone. Did I just click? Magnezone. Yep, I like I said, I need damage for Magnezone's HP Fire. So don't crit me, at least not on this one turn. That did a lot. If that's a 25%, what? I just spam Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, and then I, on the turns that he roosts, I just Pain Split. Like right here, actually no, I Dazzling Gleam this turn. Because it still puts him in range of HP Fire. And now he roosts, I Pain Split. This Magearna says Fire. Hey, Ladderd's been putting in work too, this entire time. That's fine. I get a little bit of HP. The reason I'm doing this, by the way, is because I'm fearing the turn that he roosts and I go for Calm Mind to obviously do more damage. He crits me, and what that does is it means I lose. All right, so now I can afford to spam at least Dazzling Gleam, because if he crits me now, it doesn't matter. If he roosts, I still do enough for HP Fire. Yeah. And he doesn't recover enough, and now I can afford to go for Calm Mind again, because if he roosts, even if he crits me, he's still in range of HP Fire. And all I need is this little boost to boost. I also beat Magearna 1v1 just because he's only down to 5 hits. So this should do, what, is it 26? So 35, 30, 38, 32. Yep, 32. Nice. And we just spam this. It doesn't matter that he goes Magearna and copies me because I Volt Switch out. Actually, no, I don't. I Psychic then Thunderbolt. I just Volt Switch out. I'm fine. Can he even... Yeah, he does kill me. So yes, he gets his little Soul Heart, but... Little Soul Heart. I think I Thunderbolt... No, I Volt Switch into... Does this do enough? Oh, I just got the crit, so it didn't even matter. I'm pretty sure I still won that game, though, with Volt Switch into Thunderbolt. But we'll take that. We are now in the 1400s, so I guess I could calc. We'll go calc just to say. What is that, plus 2 defenses? 2, 80, plus 2. Ultra Stars. Was that plus 4? Maybe I lost that. What is he, plus 4? Plus 4, Dazzling Gleam. How much does that do? But it's also not a Magearna. That's one thing you have to remember. It's Ditto. It's actually Ditto. So Ditto has way less HP. So let's actually put it equal to Ditto, which is actually that. Yeah, Voltage does 15 to 18, and then Thunderbolt would do 20 to, and he was at 38. So I guess with a good bad roll, I could have lost that game. But it don't matter because we crit. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I do hope that you guys all enjoyed, of course. If you did, feel free to leave a like and whatnot. You can subscribe, and again, thank you everybody for all the support on this series. I do appreciate it. I would love, like I said, I would love this video got to 2,000 likes, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time in the Road to Top 10 in Sun and Moon OU. Goodbye, friends.